news compact on Rulers World Television. I'm Ololade Bolaiwa. First, the headlines. APC chief warns Inec chair against political intimidation. Soludo's cash pledge sparks backlash. 6 assaulted core members sue Soludo. Shoki residents resist Lagos night demolition. Circular road demolition leaves many homeless. In Oyo, Alex Iwobi becomes first Nigerian player to reach 300 club appearances. Now the news and details. A senior official of All Progressive Congress has cautioned the Independent National Electoral Commission chairman to remain firm and not bow to political intimidation as the nation prepares for upcoming elections. The party's stalwart emphasized that INEC's neutrality is vital to sustain democracy and public trust in the Nigerian electoral process. He added that any attempt by politicians to influence the Commission's decision to undermine the credibility of future polls and erode citizens' confidence in democratic governance. The statement has since drawn wild reactions from political watchers who commended the call for institutional independence. Analysts also stressed that INEC must uphold transparency and fairness across all electoral activities, warning that any perceived bias could trigger unrest or voter apathy during the next election cycle. Governor Soludo of Anambra State has come under the fire following his recent cash pledge to some residents of the state. Critics claim that the gesture is politically motivated, accusing the governor of using public funds to curry favor ahead of political contest. Supporters, however, argue that Soludo's action is a show of compassion and a way to empower local citizens in challenging economic times. They say the controversy is an attempt by opponents to discredit his administration's people-centered initiatives. Despite these defenses, public analysts insist that such act could set a dangerous precedent, urging the Nigerian leaders to separate philanthropy from governance and ensure transparency in state expenditures. 6 members of the National Youth Service Corps have filed a lawsuit against Anambra State Governor Soludo over Alex assault and violation of the rights during a protest. The Corps members claim they were manhandled while demanding better welfare conditions and accountability for unpaid allowances. The council confirmed that the suit seeks justice and compensation for the victims, arguing that no citizen should face violence while exercising constitutional rights. The legal move has sparked public attention, with youth groups nationwide expressing solidarity with the affected Corps members. Observers believe the outcome of the case will test the state's commitment to upholding civil rights and could influence future relations between the government and youth service participants. Residents of Shoki in Lagos State have described the demolition of their homes, which reportedly occurred during the night. Many say they were caught off guard as bulldozers moved into the area, destroying several houses and leaving families stranded without notice or compensation. The affected residents have accused the government of carrying out the operation without transparency or adequate relocation plans. They lamented that many children and elderly persons were forced to sleep outdoors as emergency shelters were yet to be provided. Government officials, however, insist the exercise was part of an ongoing urban renewal project aimed at restoring order in flood-prone and illegal occupied zones. The development has since sparked tensions and calls for immediate dialogue between authorities and affected communities. Dozens of families around the circular road axis of Ibadan has been rendered homeless as the Oyo State government continues demolition exercises in Ologweru, Larike, and Olonde areas of Ido local government. Many residents claim their properties were marked for removal with little or no prior warnings. Eyewitnesses say the operation began early in the morning, with heavy machinery deployed to clear structures along the new circular road project route. Several homeowners were still salvaging belongings while lamenting the loss of years of investment. Officials of the Oyo State government maintained that the demolition was unnecessary to pave way for infrastructure development and that could affected persons had been duly notified. The exercise has, however, sparked mixed reactions among locals, with some praising the government's efforts to modernize Ibadan, while others demand fair compensation. Nigerian airline Air Peace has officially launched direct flights from Abuja to London, expanding its international route network and offering passengers a new travel option between West Africa and Europe. The inaugural flight took off over the weekend with dignitaries, aviation regulators, and travel enthusiasts in attendance. The airline management says the move is part of its commitment to make air travel more accessible and affordable for Nigerians, particularly business and diaspora travelers. The development is also expected to enhance trade tourism and bilateral ties between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Industry experts have commended the achievement, noting that the new route could position Air Peace as a strong competitor among international carriers while boosting Nigeria's aviation profile on the global stage. Nigerian football Alex Nwobi has achieved a career milestone by becoming the first Nigerian player to make a 300 club appearances in Europe Top League. The Fulham FC midfielder reached the landmark during the team's Premier League match over the weekend. The 28-year-old who began his career at Arsenal before moving to Everton, and later Fulham has been praised for his consistency, professionalism, and contribution to both club and country. Fans and fellow players have flooded social media with congratulatory messages, celebrating his endurance and dedication to the sport. Sports analyst says Iwobi's record sets a new benchmark for Nigerian players aspiring to play abroad and demonstrates the growing influence of Nigerian talents in international football. That'll be all for now on Rulers World TV. For more information and updates, visit our website at www.rulersworldtv.com. Also, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rulers World Television, and do follow us on our social media and X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you for watching. I'm Ololade Bolariwa.